I used to hate guys. Okay, that's not an exaggeration. I had a terrible experience with them growing up. I was very lucky. I had great brothers and I had a great dad, but when it came to male peers, I could not say the same. I was pretty severely bullied from the moment I stepped into public school up until today, and I was severely affected by that. It completely warped the way I thought about men, and the only way I interacted with male peers was through absolutely mandatory activities in school. I did not have guy friends, and I did not do anything to make them like me more. I would not act more boyish. I would not change who I was. When they made fun of me, I stuck up for myself. I was very outspoken, and they did not like that. However, I didn't realize how much this mindset that I had developed about men and what kind of people they were, how badly it was affecting me and hindering me from creating relationships or friendships in the modern world in my current age. I'm being a little reflective about this because I turned 20 in 2 days, and I wish that someone would have told me what a big role friendships with men would play in my life and how important it actually is to have friendships with the opposite sex that don't have underlying motivations. I originally believed that all men were motivated by one thing, and that was sex. And yes, while I understand that while a lot of men can not be the best people and can be mainly motivated by sex, there is a group of men all over the world that are genuine, real, wonderful members of society that just want to help others and be good friends and be good husbands, be great men in society, and work hard and accomplish their goals. But I did not know that. Outside of my family, I did not believe that I would ever have a male friend. Male friends were something that was completely fictional to me for a majority of my life. It felt like the only reason I had a childhood male friend was because he lived in my neighborhood and was forced to interact with me, and I really saw myself as something repulsive to men, something that they would never want. While I was not exactly directly told that, I was bullied pretty badly, and that was enough for me to fill in the blanks. Even in high school, I struggled to make male friends. Even when I joked with them and made the same jokes as them, I could never attract male friends unless they were gay. And I struggled pretty badly with that, so much to the point that the 2 boyfriends that I had in high school, I think a large part of me dated them because I wanted to understand male friendship. They could open up doors for me to make other male friends. I would hang out with my brother's friends all the time because I just wanted so badly to have male friends. I wanted to see the diverse co-ed friend groups that I saw on my Pinterest feed all the time. I wanted that. I wanted that so badly, and yet it felt like no matter what I did, no matter where I went, what guys I interacted with, I could not keep guy friends the same way that my other friends could. My other girlfriends, who were, in my opinion, more attractive than me, the way that they could keep guy friends, and I couldn't. So I turned inward on myself, and I thought that I was ugly or that there was something physically wrong with me, when in reality, it was the narrative that I was telling myself about men that was harming me, that was keeping me from fostering real male friendships. So I eventually did find male friendships, some friendships that I am so unbelievably grateful for that have truly changed my life. Being friends with these men has completely altered my outlook on men and how men contribute to society, how important they are, and my worth as well. That my worth goes so far beyond how they view me, but how important it is and how safe I feel with my male friends. It wasn't that men was the problem, it was that the group of men that I was around in school growing up was a very sexist, close-minded, I would say objectively bad group of people that would mock anything that they didn't want to sleep with. And so I was not a part of that group that they wanted to sleep with, so instead they bullied me and berated me and tried to break me and change me. But it did not work, and I'm still here, and now I've met real men who have traveled the world, who have seen things, experienced things, and have open minds and are respectful and see women as the incredible beings that we are, and I now see men as the incredible beings that they are. So I just wanted to stress that male friendships are really important, and cultivating them is really important to a happy, successful life. Friendship in general is a crucial part of being a human being. At the end of the day, we are social beings. We're not meant to be alone. And there's nothing wrong with admitting that you want friends of the opposite sex with no other motivation. And I wish that I had stopped listening to social media when it kept telling me that the only reason a man will want to be friends with you is to sleep with you, when I can tell you right now, these men are like my brothers, and that I love them to death, and I know that they would jump in front of a bullet for me, and there is no attraction underlying in that. And even if you may not have the friend group that you want right now, co-ed, same sex, whatever, that doesn't mean that you'll never have it. Just be selective, okay? Don't settle because you want a certain gender friend and then you're going to regret it. So I'm telling you, it is worth it to wait until you find real genuine men to create friendships with, because it will absolutely change the way you see the world. You will have such engaging conversations that will open your eyes to ideas that you never thought of before. And it's really just engaging and such a beautiful thing to be able to connect with other human beings that have such a dramatically different experience than you. Listen. And I like to think that I make the men in my life more aware of what we go through as women, just as they make me more aware of what they go through as men. So when they have other female friends, they are a lot more aware of our safety, and we're all just looking out for each other. And the guy friends I've had in my life have given me laughs like no other interactions. And I am so grateful to have them to stand by my side and walk me home late at night and be there for me in tough times and provide that masculine protective comfort that you really just can't get anywhere else. So I know this is a really, really short video, but I wanted to say that male friendships or friendships with the opposite sex are just as important as same-sex friendships. It really is such an eye-opening experience, and no, you don't have to be attracted to them to be friends with them. You don't have to feel the pressure of being with them in some time in the future to be friends with them. You can be friends with them for the same reason that you're friends with your best guy friend or best girlfriend, depending on what gender you are. Like, it's the same thing as your same-sex friendships. It's just with the opposite gender, and that friendship can be just as meaningful and teach you just as much as any other friendship. And it really, really changed my perspective on men, and I wish nothing more than for everyone in the world to have nourishing, real, fulfilling opposite-sex friendships. And I promise you, you will learn so much about yourself. You'll have so many fun experiences. And yeah, just get out there, talk to them, talk to the people that might intimidate you or scare you. You'll learn so much by opening up your heart and abandoning those conditioned thoughts that you may have about a certain group of people. Like, no, not all men are jerks, and not all men are motivated purely by sex, and not all women are gossipy or catty or petty. And there is really so many beautiful things waiting out there for you, but our biases and the narratives that we tell ourselves every single day is something that can prevent us from experiencing so many beautiful things. So next time you think about judging someone or avoiding someone or attaching your prejudice or your preconceived notions to that person before you even know them, give them a shot. Talk to them. Speak to them and watch how the world opens up before you. And I just want to say specifically to a few people that I'm really, really thankful for that really specifically changed my opinion about men as my peers: Dominion, Manuel, and Forrest. Those three guys really ultimately changed my opinion about men, and I don't know where I would be without the three of those guys today, and it's really just such an honor to be their friend. And I hope that they see this, and I love you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for watching today. I know this was a really short video, but I just wanted to spread a little bit of a lighter message, and I'm just really in this space of gratitude right now, and sometimes you just need a little bit of encouragement to get out there and do the things that scare you. So when you're done watching this video today, I hope that you get out there and do something that scares you. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.